Hey everyone, welcome back to the ranch. It is the middle of August and still got the cattle, but they're going next week to the market. So we've got one more move on our pastures. We move every 3, 4, or 5 days depending on the pasture and how it works with everything else that goes on. So we're headed out there. I'll maybe get a little bit of footage. We always, before we leave the yard, we usually lope around, warm up our horses, make sure all of our directions and everything is working good. So we'll do that and we'll get going.
James Shoshone, draw me a picture, make that horse buck, make him a picture I want to see.
So we're just riding from the house here. This is our first pasture. We call it the West Pasture. You can see the grass is a little bit short and then the cattle are up in a 35-acre piece approximately up there by that well, and then they're going to go down here in this low spot we see just through the gate here. It's another 30-acre piece, and they'll be there for 3 days, and then they'll come to this one and then to the truck. So you can see it's a little bit cloudy, it's sprinkling rain, and smoke has moved in again.
What you find important, all the detail to your eye, to your hand, to the pencil, to the page, the lava and the sage and the horseman. He's got style and he's got 1,000 stories, the old and the new. The good ones are mostly true. James Shoshone, draw me a picture. Take a map, draw a line from California to Colorado, all the way to Canada and back again. That's your range, James. I'll never see it all.
It's kind of funny, this gate, we had a hard time having them find it, and it's in the corner. It only seems like the last 3 moves they found it. And take out a corner post.
The horseman, he's got style and he's got 1,000 stories, the old and the new. Good ones are mostly true. James Shoshone, draw me a picture.
It is cattle shipping day today, Sunday, and I'm actually, you can see I'm riding by a road. I had one more move to make when I left you last, but we went on a little adventure yesterday and we got home late. So I cheated and I ran down there and opened the gate into the pasture where they had to go to next for today. So I'm going around, all the way around, because these cattle are kind of trained now at the end of the season. If they seen me riding to that gate, they might just follow me to it and go back out the other way. So my horse needs the exercise anyway. And we're gonna go around and sweep that pasture, make sure they're all into the small pasture next to the house, and around 5 o'clock truck's coming and we'll ship them to market. Thanks for joining us. So this is that pasture down there. Just riding through another one, stop visiting the neighbor. See one steer there. I think they're all in, but we'll ride around all of that and make sure.
I can almost hear those tapaderos slapping, the Rieta slipping, around the horn, to your hand, to the pencil.
So we just got done sweeping this little pasture behind me, and ready for this afternoon's gather. Just this little 25-acre piece here in front of me. So around 4 o'clock, we'll you see the yearlings there. We'll saddle up again and push them to the house.
Lava and the sage and the horseman, and he's got style, and he's got 1,000 stories, the old and the new. The good ones are mostly true. James Shoshone, draw me a picture.
All right, we got them all gathered. We're just gonna sort a few numbers off for the trucker. He sent me his list. It's 4:30. Truck should be here half hour. So here's our pre-sort for the truck. For the order of the truck, we got 6 there, 8 there, 20 here, 20 back there, and 12 there, all in order. The reason I like to do that is just a little less stress on the cattle. You're not holding up the truck driver when he shows up.
Draw me a picture, James Shoshone. Draw me a picture.
Everybody here, 15 now, 15, 5, 6, Yesterday afternoon, he's got him on that big rotational grazing program, guys. Everything here, as good as you buy. Charlie Kessler buys him top steers at 308.75. Marco Kessler boys. Man, oh man, are they a top set of cattle. We've had some good ones today, boys, haven't we? None better than the good patent cattle. Okay, 28 more up. So, rock 311.75. Rock 900 Andy. 311.75.
Thanks for joining me for the 2023 cattle year. Sold the yearlings yesterday at Thorsby. That went really well. Prices were good. Steers weighed up good. They're average 965 across the board. And if you want to see the total results on everything, I'll list it at the end of the video. A little bit of a tough year. It was dry, abnormally dry for here. We usually get quite a bit of rain. Grass held up pretty good. I'm glad I didn't have any more. I usually try to do 70 to 80. This year we just did 66 because it was so dry last year and dry this spring. And we're glad we did. Lots of foot rot in the spring. And I think that's because of the dryness. Sand cracks, get the foot infection. We use silence in the springtime or beginning of the summer, and that helps with the flies and any pink eye. So thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, going moose hunting in the fall with Curtis and my brother, maybe a couple other friends, we'll see. And yeah, hit the subscribe to keep up on whatever else we're up to. Thanks for joining me.